every single time.
So it could end up being a fairly snowbally game when you have this.
Is down to almost no health at all. Does get out of there for now, but Alvaro flashes over the wall and grabs the first blood for MDK. Will be traded back, though you have to think. Is Alvaro now trying to run? Frescowi, though, playing bodyguard here. He comes in, and PSG are in trouble. Woody's died to Supa. MDK are wiping the map with PSG. 3 straight kills. They crushed the fight and are going to be able to grab the grubs as well.
An absolute disaster for PSG.
We don't after Supa trying to keep him out of there as Maple is skirmishing here on the side and Mirwin, and Mirwin's getting burst down. The Hextech ultimatum comes through, but the Impale is massive from Elyoya, but it doesn't even matter. PSG running over MDK as back-to-back grubs fights go the opposite way this time. Is getting low. Supa can't quite finish him off. Junja gets the kill. They force the flash. They do take down one tower and make it a second charge, but at the same time, it's going to cost them multiple kills. And how much can PSG get off of this?
Oh, yeah, and now Maple's going for
fighting
Mirwin.
Mirwin very low. Aja's coming in for the reinforcements, but Maple, and he's going to get a double knock up here onto Frescowi, and on the other side, it's Mirwin going after Aja. Junja's in a lot of trouble. Woody's down already. Junja goes back in, tries to flash out, but he can't do it. Maple's in the backline, does get one kill with the perfect execution. Now going back in with the Shuriken flip. Can he do it in the 1v2? It doesn't look like it. Maple tries to make it happen, but he's down. And it's Betty and Aja versus the world here. Elyoya trying to chase after him. Mirwin waiting for those cooldowns. Can't quite go in to finish him off, but Mad take the fight. Coming through. A nice Magnet Storm interrupts him. Snaps him out of the air. And in comes Elyoya, stunning Junja. He's going to go back in, trying to get some healing. He can't get it done. Aja's in the middle of everyone, but that's not where you want to be. MDK crushing through. Alvaro is in trouble.
Way.
He's been playing great, but overextended there. Supa trying to get some damage in. Elyoya trying to look to go over the wall, but he gets interrupted on the dash. 3-man Impale, but who cares? No one's there until just now. Frescowi comes through. Maple on the side, dodges out from the hookshot from Mirwin as Supa's throwing bombs over the top, trying to get something done, but he can't quite do it. Elyoya flashing over, going to try to get to safety. Shuriken flip does connect, and the perfect execution is there. Stunned against the wall, but Elyoya has got nowhere to go. Bull is going to go in over the wall, potentially. He's going to go in for it, but I don't think he should have. The hookshot is there. He's in the shroud. Betty's around, but Betty's too low to really go forward. Now the pass has come, and he's back. Alvaro making good on the mistake from earlier. Finds the re-engage as the overchase from PSG just kills them. True damage comes through. Betty flashes out from the Impale, but doesn't even have enough damage to really threaten Elyoya. It doesn't look like it just yet, but now the Cyclone coming through from Junja. Alvaro trying to threaten on the side, does land the Shattering Strike, and a nice setup from him. It's a dunk from the Ziggs. The ulti over the top gets multiple kills. MDK are going to close out game number 1.
Beautiful final fight here from Mad. They were ahead early. It got a little hairy in the mid game, but ultimately another solid game. They stay undefeated in play-in so far.
Any options when PSG finally expose themselves. Mad Pounce burst down the Udyr, take the team fight. They'll take the Nexus and game number 1 and move 1 game away from the World Swiss stage. Their roads to a comeback here with a win against MDK. For Betty was so fast, but it's not going to matter for Woody. He is not safe. First blood grabbed by Elyoya. Jungle item be damned.
Been able to recover, and he's actually ahead of the Vi in gold at this point in the game.
Yeah, nice little sidestep there on the True Shot barrage by Betty, and he's going to let it rip on the ult. He has to cancel that, and Supa looking for the outplay. Going to flash forward here, and he hits the Q, and he's got the kill. The flash advantage makes the difference. Supa just iced him in the bot lane. Yeah, Cowie's got nowhere to go. Woody survives. PSG find a kill on top side, and now it's Maple versus Mirwin. Went to Worlds instead of a honeymoon. Worth.
That is the honeymoon.
There you go. Exactly.
Not instead of.
All right, now Mirwin in trouble. It's a 1v4. They didn't want to go for it with 3, but they definitely do with 4. They're softening them up, and now Junja is here. And the flash forward knocks up 2. The ulti to follow over the wall from Woody connects. PSG punished that dive. Huge.
Game 1 would be quickly forgotten if they're able to win game 2 and 3 and moving on to the Swiss stage.
Oh, they're looking again. Betty in trouble. No flash now as he's locked up, stunned up, and he is burst down. Alvaro going to be traded back. Not bad. does get the 1-for-1. We can see 5 members of MDK here around the mid. Yeah, Woody scrapping here on the side, and Alvaro caught out again. He just has the Hex Flash. That's not getting you out of there. The crash down just might, but no, Betty is there with a bullet to the back. Finishes Alvaro.
And that's the tempo advantage. PSG seems like they're back.
Maple going to be pushed out. They're going to flash forward, and there's the crash down. There's the Magnet Sword, and there is Maple dying by the Baron. MDK pull the trigger, and it's who else who does it but Alvaro. Get out of the Heartbreaker, but it's not going to matter. Super comes over the wall. They're going to be able to finish him off. The delayed kill onto him.
Even with the Gnar being exhausted, he can teleport in as well. I do not think this is going to be an uncontested Baron.
We'll see. Though, Woody on the side, they're onto the back of the Frescowy is down. The resets are coming through. Maple's looking for Alvaro, trying to chase him down. He gets the kill. Supa, they haven't leashed it. They can just stay over here. Junja's coming back, so they can just hold this for Junja to get back here. Elyoya needs to get back over to the Baron. They do have the wards over the wall, so they have vision on it. Crash down into the scatter. The jungler's dead again, right by the Baron.
Yeah, he Hex flashed over because he had his whole team behind him.
Supa's just pushing in through mid. MDK reinforcing their top laner. 3 members walking up here. Maple chunking out Elyoya. Elyoya could be in some trouble as Woody goes in on Mirwin. They're going to jump in. Aja's about to mega out. This could be huge. The bullet time is massive. It tears Mirwin apart. Alvaro falls as well. It's a double for Betty. This fight. Swinging a miss on the Zenith Blade. Maple's on the side looking for more. They get the first reset. Flash forward. It's a charm and it's a kill. Maple takes the game in his hands and says goodbye to Frescowy. Supa's on the run. Going to be having to flash out of there. Excuse me, a shift. Woody in some trouble. The stuns do land onto Alvaro, and Alvaro is just gone. The committed lock forward. The slam against the wall from Supa catches him. He's going to be jumping out of there to safety. Elyoya low. He's trying to run. Mirwin's in the middle of the rest of the team. He gets stunned up by the 5. He's trying to go back in, but he can't make it happen. The scatter over the wall from Frescowy was nice, but it doesn't get too much done. Elyoya low. The charm connects from Maple. Supa's low. He's trying to get out of there. Betty's flashing forward. Can they turn it around? They don't have the damage just yet. Betty stands. Betty fights. Betty falls, but it's PSG that take the win.
PSG might have just had their best game so far at Worlds.
What a game from PSG. Aja showing up huge, and it's Maple, of course, making the plays on the Ahri. Betty with a great MF game. Nerfs be damned, it doesn't matter. PSG make it happen with their backs against the wall.
Sticking to the champion identities that they are used to playing and not necessarily playing what the late.
Aja trying to close in. They flash in. They stun him against the wall. Beautifully played by Junja. He is going to go down for it, but they are denying quite a bit of these minions here. We'll see how much quite is lost. Nice attempt at escape from Mirwin, but it doesn't matter. PSG bring the extra men.
They'd like to be able to start out this Drake, but they do not actually have a numbers advantage, so they have to play carefully here.
Yeah, Supa in a lot of trouble. Aja going to flash forward, and you have to think he's got it with the big one. He does. Nails him with it. Gets the solo kill in the top lane.
As Skarner is going for a play onto Alvaro, he's kind of alone.
He's just trying to actually stack up the Heartsteel, looks like, but he really overestimated his strength here. Gets knocked away, but Junja just gives him a freebie. MDK will take it. Woody has to flash out as well. Very satisfying. It's
now
crazy.
They're invading
dopamine.
His Gromp.
Yeah, Junja gonna land the Impale onto Alvaro. Not even actually having to pop the ultimate until just now. Maybe waited too long to do so. As Aja's chasing after him, he has the flash. Is he gonna have to use it? Now flash is way too late. The True Shot Barrage doesn't actually finish him off. He gets over the wall. The Ignite is there, but he predicts him. He gets the kill. Junja trades it back though. Now trying to go forward. What a scrappy fight there, Supa. Of course, this is the final game of the series if you are just tuning in. Whoever loses is not out of it. They will have another chance. Alvaro going to get caught. Pops the ulti, but he pops it too early that time and gets stunned up by Woody's ultimate right after. Feared up. Is he going to go down? No, not just yet. The ultimate comes through. They finish him off. The bullet time over the top, and the Impale comes out. Frescowy's in trouble. Frescowy is down. Woody's down on the other side. It's Aja trying to make it happen, but it's Aja with no chance in hell. Alvaro with the massive play. The bullet time had ended, and now MDK are going to be cleaning up so much on the map, including the Skarner, who's just food for the Lions. They're pushing forward, looking to put the finishing touches on this game. We'll see if they can do it.
And potentially, again, Skarner might be caught.
Oh, nice Impale, though, actually catches out Alvaro. Can they actually burst him down? The ultimate's making him so tanky, but he has gone a bit too far.
Wow.
Junja there turning it around onto Alvaro. Does get a kill, but the Baron buff's still here for 30 seconds. Already nearly between worlds. Aja's getting nothing done. He's not even in the fight. He's over the side. He can't do anything. And he's He's just gonna watch as the team falls. Maple goes into the backline, but Supa's alive, and Supa has something to say about that. Trying to chase after Maple, he's on the run. Ozja's trying to survive as well. They need to survive or the game is over. Ozja trying to get out of there. Mirwin is not gonna let it happen. Catches him with the slow, chasing him down. Ozja, the last hope here for PSG, as Supa has killed off Maple. That should probably do it, but Ozja's still alive. Now Supa chasing up after him. There's just no way out. Supa hits him with the Mystic shot. MDK win the fight, being the difference makers for the team. Alvaro with the picks when it all came down to it. MDK outplay in the fights, take down PSG, and are the first team through from play-ins to the Swiss stage.